Welcome back, everyone, to another riveting and perhaps penultimate episode of Living Tal'Dorei. But for Baz, it may be the last episode of Living Tal'Dorei. A resume, shopping again. The Waffle House are keen shoppers. They should get a store card for Gilmore's, really. They were trying to rescue poor unfortunate Audrey, daughter of Claire, who works for Dyson Brandt. She was tasked to murder Dyson Brandt with a bomb if she ever wanted to see her daughter again. And the brave Waffle House took on this assignment without even asking for a fee. Brackets, foolish, close brackets.
Oh, that's what we should have done.
They found where Audrey was probably being held and crept into the cemetery district and found a mausoleum which was deserted. Creeping closer to the mausoleum, suddenly the ground erupted into flame and a number of undead creatures, zombies on fire, created by some arcane means which the players do not understand, attacked them. And after I think the term tactical ingenious probably comes to mind, they wasted all their spells, and now it's all going a bit pear-shaped. Fortunately, Dyson Brandt materialised in the mausoleum where Audrey was being kept, as our intrepid adventurers could not tackle an 8-year-old girl. Dyson took Audrey away, and now the Waffle House are left attending to a number of angry, ravenous, hate-filled, flaming zombies. It was looking ominous. Baz is in a bad way, surrounded by these creatures. And if we just change the music now. Where's it gone? Where is my music gone? Let's stop all this dramatic music and go to combat. So it is the start of the round. You guys have had a week to consider how you are going to get out of this another fine mess that you've got into. So, without further ado, turn 16. Jordan, you're up.
There really isn't much I can do. I am going to...
You can speak up a little bit.
I am going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. These things can run up to 60 feet, can't they?
They're fast, we know that much.
I just wouldn't feel right just abandoning him, so I'm going to use my longbow. Bonus action, I'm going to Slayer's Prey that one.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot him twice with the longbow.
So Slayer's Prey. 2 shots with the longbow.
23 and 15.
Both hit.
9, 12 for the first one, and 7 for the second one.
So 12 for the first one?
Yes, 12 for the first one. That's 9 with
and
3 Slayer's Prey, and then 7 for the second one.
And 7 for the second one. So he takes a step back, snarling. These arrows sink into his flesh. Flames erupt from where they actually enter him, but he hardly seems to notice. Anything else?
That's pretty much all I can do, so I will now await my impending doom.
Okay, Baz.
Yes.
Of course, Jordan, you could have done Cure Light Wounds on Baz, of course, but...
I've got to touch him, that's the problem, so I've got to get in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, Cure Wounds is distance, mate.
Now
Sorry?
you tell me. Now you tell me. If you make it, Baz, I'll do it on the second one.
Sir
Okay.
Vizier. So you
Yes.
are next to these creatures. I have to remind you, you have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god, it's dexterity. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a natural one.
Damn it,
you
Baz.
take 5 damage.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay, you are down. Baz is down, and he is on fire.
Yay.
And it is now their go. Okay. So the horse is going to be attacked by this flaming thingy here. Slam attack against the horse.
Oof.
21. Oh yeah,
21 to hit.
that hits.
That's 5 bludgeoning damage, and another attack.
Okay,
18 to hit.
that hits.
So it's 15 bludgeoning damage altogether.
Oof. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the one down here is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Going to peg it after the one that just attacked it. Okay. And it's going to attack you, Jordan. 2 attacks.
Yeah.
With 2 slams. That is a 18.
Yes.
Misses, yeah?
No, it hits.
A
18
6,
hits.
6 bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
And a 13.
No.
Okay, so you take 6 bludgeoning damage, and this thing is next to you, and it feels hot.
Yep.
And at the end of the go, these 2 in here have to make saving throws against the Wand of Fear. Is that right?
That's right.
Yep. So, saving throw. Got all my dobbers and things back. So the first one is what's against wisdom, isn't it?
System, yeah.
9.
Yep.
And the second one is
They get advantage on it, do they?
yep, 16.
Passes.
Okay, so second one passes. So this one is so there's only one now who is frightened of you. That's them done. Dak, could you make a dexterity saving throw as a horse, please?
What would that be? Yeah, it's a 0 anyway, so that doesn't make any difference at all. That's a 5.
That's a 5.
That's a 5.
So you take 5 fire damage, and the horse is on fire.
No, the horse pops back to being Dak.
Okay. Okay, so any damage extra you take.
Yep.
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 But you
you
take
half
half.
that. Oh, it was only one that rolled over anyway.
Okay, so you take you take 1 damage there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And you are on fire.
And I'm on fire.
Yeah.
That's fine-ish. Well, Grit, let's do this. I'm going to force feed Baz the greater healing potion I had.
Okay.
If I can remember how to do that. Where's it gone? Where's the potion thing?
So you have it up there.
I can't see it.
Okay, try now.
Healing, there we go. That one. Great enough. 12.
Okay. So you force feed that to Baz.
Yay!
Okay.
And then, as bonus action,
Yep.
I will healing word Baz as well.
Okay.
Yay!
And I will do that at 2nd level.
Okay. Now, when you give him the potion of greater healing, you see the wounds start to heal. Sir Bazir splutters to life, and the flames go out.
Ooh. Good stuff. Wow. Hang on.
So you've been healed by total of 19 hit points healed.
Okay.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, that's me done. That's as best as I can manage, I'm afraid.
Okay, you're moving or you're staying there?
I don't want to invoke any more attacks, so I'm just going to stay where I am.
Okay. Womble.
Womble's been trying to calculate in his head whether or not he could try and get this guy, and this guy, or these two, in a wand of fear. But I don't think he can. He's not intelligent enough. As in Ben isn't intelligent enough. The only thing I can really do, I believe Wand of Fear has a range of 60 feet, correct?
It has a range of 60 feet, correct.
Well, I'm going to have to risk it for a chocolate biscuit again. And I am going to step forward. Actually, if I go downhill like this, across Fabius.
Have you got any charges left for this?
2 left.
So how many charges does this one have?
It has 7 charges.
Well, you
I
did
believe.
2 commands.
1 command.
You did 2 commands before.
Have I?
Yeah.
When?
When you got attacked by when you got ambushed. You did command twice. One
Okay.
of them succeeded, one of them failed.
That's 1 charge each for one of those.
Yeah.
That's 2. And then I've done 2...
Fears. So you've got
Two fears.
1 charge left.
1 charge left. Okay. I've
And if
done
you
wrong
use
then.
that, you may find that the wand just disintegrates.
I can't use it. It's fear is 2 points.
Yeah.
To use. I can't use Wind of Fear then. Womble will bonus action and burn a first level spell slot. To get 1 sorcery point, gives you 2.
Yeah.
I take that off. Only thing I can do, really, is try and do a bit of damage control, which is I got a chromatic orb of this guy up here.
Go for it.
Poking. Chromatic orb. Did that do anything? I did that. That hit for 16.
16, that's a hit.
Nice. At first level, that does. I'm gonna do 12 ice damage.
Well, you got to see what the rolls are.
Don't you pick with chromatic orb?
No, because you roll a couple of dice.
Because you can choose acid, fire, or cold.
So chromatic orb. I beg your pardon. I'm thinking of the wrong one. I'm very, very sorry.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
You choose acid, cold. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with cold. These
Okay.
guys are on fire.
Okay.
So that's 12 cold damage.
12 cold damage. Well, again, it doesn't do as much as you thought it was going to do.
Damn. That is me. So I've moved. I'm gonna have to move down a little bit, get out of people's way. Actually, if I go, I went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and if I go over to here like that,
Yeah.
that's me done.
Okay. Fabius.
Okay, so I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and I'm going to go to Bazir lying on the floor.
Yep.
And I am going to...
We lost you.
pour the second potion of haste into his...
So we lost you there.
Did you say something about a healing potion?
I don't
You're
know, I
dropping
thought it
out.
said haste, but...
I think it was, yeah, haste.
Oh, that's right. I said I'm going to give Baz my...
That one, he typed it.
Potion of haste,
Keeping us-
yes. Type
keeping us
potion
in
of haste.
suspense here.
haste.
Okay. You happy with that, Mike?
Yeah, I can't see what's being said here because it's done
Can you hear me
funny.
now?
At that,
Yeah, it seems to be every time you say the word potion, you cut out, so that's obviously the true word.
okay, he forced a potion of haste down my throat and then bonus action dashed away.
Okay. So you are now hasted
Hey,
Hey.
for a minute. So I better put the. I don't think we're going to need the timer for this one, but I should probably do it anyway. Timer. So the timer is on 16. Okay. Turn count to 16. Jordan, can you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Dexterity. 20, non-natural.
Okay, you're fine. What do you wish to do? There's this creature in front of you snarling.
Disengage is an action, isn't it?
Disengage is an action, yeah.
Oh, I'm probably going to regret this, but anyway, I am going to poke with the spring daggers.
Okay, so you're going to have to drop your bow on the floor.
Yeah, okay. Bonus action, I put that back on my back. Oh, it's a free action, isn't it? Putting it back.
Yeah, but then you need one, but you need one. You get both daggers out with a free action. If you use your free action to do that, then you don't get any of the daggers out.
That burn will. I'll have to run then because I can't, if I put the bow down, it'll catch fire. So I will use my action to disengage. I suppose that's all I can do.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then I will shoot it if I can.
You can't disengage.
Oh no, yeah. Sorry, yeah. I'm done then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Bazir, you're on the floor. You're sputtered back to
Here we go.
life. Suddenly, everything's going very, very fast.
Yeah, okay. So I get double movement, don't I?
Mhm.
Right, you are. So what I'm going to do then, I am
First of all,
going
can you make
to...
a dexterity saving throw from the page?
Yes!
Now you're on the floor,
Can
so this is
indeed.
disadvantage.
I do have advantage on that through haste,
Okay,
so that
it's
should
a
even
straight
out.
roll.
Cool.
Straight roll.
That's a 20!
Hey!
Yay, you're
Hey.
fine.
Okay, I'm fine from
You're
that.
below, you're below the heat from the flaming zombie.
So will this take me 30 foot of movement to stand up because that's half
Takes
of my
half
movement?
Half your movement to stand.
Yes, what I thought. Okay. So that's cool. What I'm then going to do is I am going to cast Sanctuary on myself as a bonus action.
Yep.
So I've used 30 feet and a bonus. Does that mean any... Yes, you must make a wisdom saving throw to attack me in any way.
Unless you attack somebody, in which case you lose it.
Yes.
As soon as you attack somebody, you lose it.
Yes. So then I will. So that uses that. Cool. Then I am going to move 30 feet. Can I change my mind? Can I cast Sanctuary on Dak instead?
You can.
Thank you. Okay, cool. I'm going to do that instead. I'm going to cast it on Dak, and then I am going to disengage and move 30 feet.
Okay. Move yourself.
So that's 5, 10. How far away do I need to be to not get dexterity saving throws? Is that just within 5 feet of a
You're
creature?
just within 5 feet. Or
Okay,
like a
so then
furnace.
I will stop there.
You do get a second attack, which you can use for an attack or a dash or a dodge or something.
Okay, then I will. If that's the case, what I'm actually going to move there, and I will take dodge for now. So I'll sit
Okay.
there with a dodge.
Sit the dodge. It's now. No, it's there. Go. Okay. So this one is going to the one at the top next to Dak is going to attack Dak.
Yep.
But he needs to pass a Wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
Yep.
Wisdom 8.
Oh,
Okay. So maybe I won't attack Dak. He looks a bit friendly, so he's not going to do that at all. He wastes his action. This one down here, in which passed its saving throw last go, is going to go 5, 10. Can somebody roll dice for me, please? 1, 2. 1, 2 is Fabius. 3, 4 Sebazir. 5, 6. It's Dak. 7, 8. It's the hologram.
7.
Okay, so he comes up here to attack the hologram, and he attacks a hologram successfully. Okay. And the one at the bottom has to make a save. We'll do that at the end. And the one next to Fabius turns and tries to attack Fabius with an 18 to hit.
That hits.
That's 9 bludgeoning damage. And a 12 to hit.
That one misses.
Okay, so an arm crashes into your chest and forces you against the tree which is next to you. And the tree which is next to you is also... Where have all the fire things gone? All the fire things have gone out. Don't know what's happened there. Okay. So the tree is on fire next to you. He is done. And this last one that's left in the pit needs to make a saving throw against Womble. Is a 14.
Is that the Wand of Fear?
Yep.
That
It's
is
15,
a
I
fail.
think. So, okay, so he's still cowering down there. And actually, Bazir, you can see it's trying to dig into the ground. And there's flames sort of coming out of there's like a central sort of slash in the ground there. And he's trying to crawl into it. Okay, that's them done. It is now Dak. Can you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Yeah. I'm already on fire though. Does that matter?
No, it doesn't. You just take. You do something else then.
Incinerate.
Incinerate. Absolutely. So.
Pleasantly stand on fire.
Yeah.
At the start of the ignited player's turn, they must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Saving throw, not check. Go away. Oh. What? Yeah. Saving throw. 20.
Okay, so you take 2 damage.
Is that fire
Damn,
damage?
double
Yeah.
20.
And that's because you've got fire resistance, it goes down to 1 damage.
Cool.
Okay.
Right. Have I still got Sanctuary on me, or is that gone now?
No, that's still on you. It's
Oh.
on you until, I think, for a minute or until you actually make an aggressive move.
An aggressive move.
Yeah.
So would Darkness count as an aggressive move?
Uh,
Bear with me. I'll quickly I'll put it into the chat. So it's if the water creature makes an attack, cast a spell that affects an enemy creature. So if it affects the enemy creature, yes.
Ah. Okay.
Also,
In that case, then
darkness does affect you as well, mate.
you what? Sorry.
I don't think it
Oh,
really affects
darkness
an enemy
also affects
creature. It just affects a space. So I would say you could do darkness if you wished.
Okay. I in that case, then yes, I would like to cast Darkness on a pebble I see on the ground. There.
Yep.
Or there-ish. So I'm going to do that. So 15-foot bubble of darkness, essentially. And then once I've done that, and I'm pretty sure he probably can't see me, I'm going to run away
Run away.
to there.
There you go.
So I'd imagine he can probably try and make an attack of opportunity, but I
He can't see you.
Okay, cool. That's fine
He
then.
can't see you. Actually, did you just make an intelligence roll for me when you run away?
Yep.
If you cast a spell, I'll let you do an intelligence roll first.
It's just a check, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where's it gone? Intelligence. Come on, don't be stupid. Oh, I'm stupid.
Okay, could you roll a 1d8 for me then, please?
Yep. 8.
8. 1, 2.
Why couldn't you have done that on the
1, 2,
intelligent
3,
roll?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so you come out of this bubble here.
Could be worse.
It could be worse. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. You're on rubble here, so that's difficult terrain.
Yeah. So how much of my movement have I used up there?
10
So what's that?
so far.
10.
Yep.
So can I go to there?
Yep.
That's what's that? Another 10 or is that a 5?
That's just 5.
So I've got 15 left. So
Yeah.
5, 10, 15. That will do, I think.
Can you see the darkness bubble you made, by the way?
Oh yeah, I can. Great. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You got any wild shape left back?
Nope.
Also, can you hear me now?
Now we can now.
Yeah.
For how long?
No, I've switched. I've logged off my computer. I've switched to my phone. I'm just using 4G.
Fair enough. Good. Yeah, that'll do me nicely. Thank you very much.
Okay, cool. So it is now. Where are we up to? That's Dak. Womble.
Womble, seeing Dak running out like a flaming devil man that he is, would question it quickly. He's like, does he like the fire? Thinks to himself, no, he probably doesn't, and cast a mage hand to try and pat him out if at all possible.
I don't think Mage Hand will be able to do that. I think you would know that.
Ooh, okay.
You'd have to go next to him to do that.
Ah.
Can prestidigitation put out fire?
That's a good point. Would prestidigitation put out a fire?
Snuff out a campfire.
Yeah.
I would suggest yes, it probably would.
Okay. Well, Womble will have to move up the 5, 10 feet.
Yep.
Reconsider Mage Hand, cast Prestidigitation.
Yep.
Hopefully it puts out Dak.
Well, not puts out Dak, puts out Dak's fire.
Well, I mean what I say.
Okay.
He will then start rallying back by going 3, 10,
You just imagine this mage hand over someone's
20.
mouth going.
25, 30, down on my grave. And shiver behind the gravestone.
Cool.
That's Womble done.
Fabius.
Cool.
Could you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Dex save.
Yep.
That's an 18.
You're fine. Of course you're fine. There we go.
Good stuff. Right, I am going to use my action to feed Vizier another potion of greater healing.
Oh,
Okay.
Where is the potion button gone?
That's what I had.
Has it gone again?
I can't see it. Where is it?
Should be able. Should be able. You should be able to see it.
No, I mean like where am I looking for it?
Oh, the top.
It should be at the top with the
top.
buttons for
Your
saves
dashboard
and all
at
that
the
other
top.
stuff.
Can't see one.
You might have to do whatever you did for me to make it so I could see it.
If you click off your character and then click back on it again, I can see it on yours.
Well,
after healer
half my screen is blocked by the server interruption. Can someone else roll for me because it's blocked for me?
sure. Healing potion.
Greater, by the way.
Greater. So choose that person there and go greater. Submit. Is that 16?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty good. Good rolling there.
Oh,
There you
you're
go.
welcome.
You roll very well when you roll for somebody else. So
Yeah.
you glug. But Bazir, you've opened your mouth and people are just pouring liquid into you, and you start to feel a bit bloated. Fortunately, healing potions don't mix badly with other things.
Oh, thank God for that.
Otherwise, you could have exploded.
All the hard
I
work.
don't know if you saw the thing I sent last week
Oh,
about
yeah.
what happened, the immiscibility chart. That could go so wrong. So Fabius, you've given Sir Bazir a potion.
Brilliant. And just to check, because I saved my dex, I'm not on fire, am I?
You're not on fire, no?
Cool. What I'm going to do then is, can I step between... Actually, no, I'm going to stay exactly there.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm going to disengage as a bonus. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yep.
Get out of here.
Okay. Turn counter. 17. So it lasts till 26, your haste. Jordan.
As everyone appears to be okay as where they are, I am going to continue to run, I think. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to shoot that one with my long.
Which one? That one there? Yep, go for it.
Yeah, the one with Slayer's Bracelet on it.
Yep.
So 14 and 21.
14. Both. Where is armor class there? Both hit. Go on, Legolas.
So 7 for the first.
Yep.
And 7 for the second.
That's 3 and 3.
14.
So again, they're starting to. The arrows are starting to pepper these creatures, but They are gradually getting sort of whittled down. You can see they're starting to stagger a bit, but they're still going. The arrows burst into flames when they
I've
hit
not
them.
used my bonus action. Can I do a third shot, or is that not?
No,
No.
no.
Then I'm done. I think I'm done.
Cool. Sir Bazir.
Yes, I am going to move all the way over to here. And then I'm going to attack.
Okay, so yep.
So
Attack away.
That will be... Whomp. That's a 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
That'll do 13 damage.
Yep.
And then my second is a natural 1.
That is a miss.
And then with my bonus action, or not bonus action, my second action, sorry, I am going to take the dodge action.
Okay.
And that'll be me.
Now the dodge action gives you advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Yes.
So, because you're next to this flaming torch thing.
He has advantage anyway because of haste.
Oh, that's true.
Yep. Okay, so these ones at the top. Can somebody roll a 1d8 for me, please?
Ooh, can I do it?
Yep.
Go for it.
Oh, says it's rolling.
Just thinking about it.
Bum, 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 bum.
Maybe there we go. That's a 7.
7. 1. So 7 is this. Oh dear, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. So he comes straight out that way. And he will, obviously, you've got Sanctuary on you. Can you do it again, please?
A D8.
D8.
Or-
Yep.
And it is rolling. I mean, it's going to be such a good number because it's taking so long to load. There you go. That's a 4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. Okay, so he's come out to the side, realises he's going the wrong way, and is turned around to come to you. And now he's going to dash, but he can't get to you. This one here is going to attack Bazir. Baz, 2 attacks against you.
Yep, I am dodging.
23 to hit.
That should be a disadvantage.
Good point. So 22 to
Blimey.
hit.
That does hit.
It's very
The second
determined.
attack is 12 and 25. So 1 hit, 5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Up, 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 up.
And the one next to Dak has to pass a saving throw.
Yep.
Saving throw. Oh, it's slowed down to 9. Here we go. Wisdom saving throw. 14. Sorry, 11. Beg your pardon.
No.
Okay, so he just stands in front of you. Doesn't
I'm
quite
fine
know what
with
to
that.
do. He's like,
I'm fine with that.
And the one in the pit, can somebody roll a... no, I'll do it. He needs to do a saving throw. That is a 13 against the Wand of Fear.
He fails.
And you got 3 more rounds of that, and then it wears off. It only works for a minute.
Yep.
Okay. That is them, I believe. Yes, that's all of them done. Dak, can you make a
Oh.
dexterity saving throw for me, please?
I can. Why can't I select my thing?
Because Roll20 is slowing down again.
Yeah. I've got 0 cooperation. Come on, there we go. Right, saving throws. 10.
10. You catch fire. You
I'm
take
on fire again.
down to 2 damage.
Okie
Because of
dokie.
your fire resistance, which has been
Right.
exceedingly useful.
Yeah, and I'm going to attempt to do one.
Could
dash
you
down
make
and-
first of all, could you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please, for your sphere of darkness?
Concentration.
Um, 10. So you rolled a 7, yeah? Sorry, you
13
get
I rolled.
advantage. 13, so you're fine, yep.
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 Cool. Yes. So I'm going to try and move. So does he want to try and do an attack of opportunity?
You need to make a saving throw against you first.
Yep.
Wisdom 13.
No.
Okay. Yeah,
Good stuff.
he waves you off.
Good.
Bye.
I'm free to do
Bye.
one. So I'll set down there, so that's fine.
Run!
Right. You guys fix it.
Okay, so you're on fire.
I am very much on fire, but I couldn't care less.
Okay. Womble, you've just seen Dak like a meteor zoom past you. He's running so fast. It's like these flames coming from him.
He's Sonic. Red Sonic. He's Knuckles, actually.
Yeah.
Is Azir on fire?
Bazir's not on fire.
No, no.
Brilliant. One will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And at this point, he will cast an action prestidigitation again to put out
Okay.
Dak.
Okay, so how does your prestidigitation look like when you do this?
It sounds like a lot of tins and pots and pans clanking together.
Yep.
And I'm kind of like, you know when you get cat's cradles, right? Like with a piece of string in between your fingers.
Yep.
Kind of like just fumbling, like just muttering to yourself, just kind of just throws whatever magical concentration he gets together and just launches it at Dak. Quite haphazard, actually.
So it sounds like tin cans, yeah? So sort of these sort of tiny tin cans sort of flutter from your hands and hit him, not doing any damage, and each of them takes a bit of flame and vanishes, and the flame like snuffs out.
Yeah. And Womble looks quite frustrated as well, because it's just like, it's really one of those complicated spells, and he's like, oh. Yeah, kind of fun. So last 5 foot movement, I'll stand next to Dak.
Okay.
Me done.
Fabulous.
Okay, I am going to take out my crossbow and I'm going to shoot this zombie next to Bazir.
Go for it.
So. 15 to hit.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. So that is 12 plus 15. So that's 27 points
27.
of
27 damage. So the crossbow bolt flies through the air,
Hey, we got one.
Hey!
and it just staggers backwards, and it's pinned to the bough of the tree behind it. And the flames sort of explode out of it, and it just sags onto the ground. It's being now just glowing coals on the floor.
Nice. We got one. Well, we got one earlier as well. There's a little dead one in the corner. I'm going to use my fast hands to grab another set of caltrops out of my bags and scatter them all over the floor in front of me.
Okay, get your caltrops out then.
Cool. Where's
It's in
the
your
button for
spells bit.
that? Spells. Everyone's favourite spell, caltrop. Aha.
Click the word caltrop itself, and just drag it across.
Oh, perfect. Hey, there we go.
Oh, I can't see it yet. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can see them.
Right, let's go. And I am going to step back 5 foot
Yep.
to bait the zombie.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Okay.
And that is me.
Okay. Jordan.
I am going to. I assume I can go right up to the gate. Without any issues. And then.
Hold it open for us so we can all run through.
Yeah, I will open the gate.
Okay, well, that's an action to open the gate.
Yeah, that's fine. I will. As an action, I will open the gate. I will step just the other side of it, so I can obviously still see
Yeah.
it. As long as that's okay. And then, as a bonus, I will move Slayer's Prey onto this one, ready for the next turn, if it needs it.
Okay. So you can actually fire through the metal, the iron sort of spikes. It's basically like a row of spears and things.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
I will just make sure the gate stays open. That's
Okay.
about it.
Sir Baz, could you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
I can indeed. That should have been with advantage. 20.
You're fine. You suddenly realise that this is quite easy. You're dodging around. You're just blowing it out.
I'm faster than fire.
Actually, he's dead anyway. So sorry, you didn't need to do it anyway because that one's dead anyway. So.
Oh, I'm going to save that 20 roll for something else.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what I'm going to do then.
Lou.
Okay, right. I'd like to move next to Fabius. Is there any action I can take so that to help him dodge this thing if it comes forward and attacks him, or to help him with an attack or something like that?
You can take that, make the help action. But you probably need to be next to him and next to that creature to do that.
Next to him and the creature to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. I won't do that then. What I'll do is I'm just going to, yeah. Yes, if I move there and the creature was to stand directly in front of him,
Yeah.
I would be next to them. So I'll do that, and I'll take the dodge action for myself and the help action for him, if that's possible. Or are those conflicting?
Yes, no, you can do that. You can do
Okay.
that. Okay.
I will do that.
Okay, there go. So this one at the top, he sees its prey running away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And he's just going to get his sprints to there, but he can't attack. This one here goes straight through the caltrops. Has to make a saving throw.
So he needs to do a dex. That's,
And he gets a
dex
13.
save.
Sorry,
He fails.
he fails.
He fails. So he takes 1 point of damage,
Yep.
and his walking speed is reduced by 10 feet.
I don't know what's
caltrops.
happened here. It's just take. Oh, hold it. That's the caltrops. There we go. 1 damage, yeah. So you can still get to here.
1 damage, and he's. Yep.
So you can still get there. Let's just change that to the map layer. Okay. And he's going to try and attack. He's going to attack Bazir.
Okay.
Okay. But you get your held actions first of all.
Okay, so one of those was the dodge action, and
Yeah.
the other one was to help Fabius. And I don't think I was as clear as I probably should have been, because I said either to attack or to dodge them.
We can help him to attack. Okay. So.
Okay, fine.
So,
cool.
so it's now going to attack you because Fabius, you don't have a held action, do you?
No, I don't.
No. Okay. So it goes to attack you with a slam attack. 9 first one.
No.
22 second one.
Yes.
Okay. So 8 damage, 8 bludgeoning damage,
Ooh, okay.
and you feel the heat again.
Yeah.
By the way,
You
do you
need-
need to make a Constitution saving throws as well for the Sanctuary spell?
Oh, good point.
Sorry, I didn't realise I was on mute. Can I use my reaction to end luck on that second attack?
You can. What does it actually let you do? What does it do?
Let me ping it in the
Because the
description.
attack's a disadvantage already.
So it's a -1d4 to the attack
Okay.
roll.
Yep. Okay. You can do that.
There we go. So it was the one which was 22. So I'll use my last 2 sorcery points, which I regained another 1 when I burned that first level spell slot.
Yep.
So if you come in minus a 1d4 on that.
So roll a 1d4 for me, please.
Okay. It's a 2.
2. So it's 20 to hit.
That does not get through. I'm up to 22 with haste.
Okay,
Nice.
cool.
Nice.
So you feel the Womble's luck
Oof.
helps you again. And your beloved. His companionship and caress has kept this creature away.
Mainly his caress.
This one up here in the thingy in the crater. He needs to try and get out. Saving throws. 12.
Fails again.
So okay, he's got 2 more of those.
Yep.
And that's them done. Dak.
Ooh. Dak would like to continue on running away.
Okay. Keep running.
Let's see. Yeah, that'll do. I will go to there. And then... I will... Yeah, I'm gonna chug a healing potion myself, I think.
Yep.
Regular. 5. Cool.
Okay.
Good stuff. Yeah, that'll do me, I think.
Okay. Womble.
Can Womble go do like a running pass and pass Baz his basic healing potion and he goes from hashtag?
You can. It's that you can do an action to give it to him.
Yeah, can I do that? If I go 5, 10, give him the healing potion.
Yeah,
Basic healing potion.
that's your action to do that.
Okay.
So his mouth is just wide open now with a funnel in it.
Can I use my bonus action to chug it down him? Rub his little
chug
throat?
it down. Yeah.
Yeah, lift his neck up a little bit, kind of rub
Caress
his
his
neck,
throat,
pull it
yeah.
down, you know, give him a little kiss on the neck. And then when he's done that, it's like a hit and run.
Okay.
15, 20, 25.
do your healing. Roll your healing down. Roll healing.
Oh, sorry, it's a regular one. It's 4. I'm sorry. I had to put you through that torture.
So you get 4 hit points back. So
Yeah, I'd gone down to get myself a drink, and I walked through the living room normal and walked back out giggling like an idiot, listening to all of this, and people looking at me like, "What's going on with him?"
Womble feels incredibly chuffed with himself.
I was a good husband today.
I'm done. Sorry.
Okay. Fabius, could you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Yes, I can. Dexterity. That is 12.
12. You get bonus for being
That's a
next
12.
to. You get a bonus with.
I
You got
know,
that already.
that's in-
Okay, so
that-
you catch fire and you take
that's-
5 damage.
I take 5 damage. I'm going to use my reaction to reduce that down to 3.
You do get +3 from me, or is that what that was?
No,
You
no,
can't
I
use-
rolled
you
a
can't
2.
use your reaction to take that down because you actually catch fire. It wasn't a direct hit.
Yeah, fair enough. And I need to do 2 of those, I'm assuming.
Sorry?
I need to do 2 of those, I'm assuming, so there's 2 of them next to me.
No, and you do it once.
I did
Just
it once?
Yep.
That's
Oh,
too bad.
sorry, do I need to do it
And
as
you're,
well? Or...
and you're on fire. You do it at the start of your go, yes.
Yeah, cool.
That's fine.
So you're on fire.
Cool. I am going to use my action to disengage.
Yep.
And do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to use my fast hands to put myself out.
Okay. So you go out.
We can do a fighting retreat from here. So yeah, that's my action bonus and movement. So that's my go.
Okay, Jordan.
I am going to shoot through the railings at this guy.
Okay. Shoot away.
25 and 23.
Okay, both hit.
First one is a 10.
Yep.
The second one is only a 3.
So it's 10, it's 5, and 1. So it's starting to. Some of the arrows now are sticking, and although they're burning, the flame is sort of starting to splutter a bit. So, and he's gone a bit orange around the outside of his circle.
Apart from holding the gate, that is me done.
Okay. Sir Bazir, could you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please, with advantage?
Sorry, yes. Dexterity saving throw. So that's a 19.
It is advantage when you've got haste, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 19. That's fine. You do not
Lovely.
catch fire.
That is nice. Okay. So what I will do then is I'm going to take the dodge and disengage, and then I'm going to run to here.
So you're going to take
Dodge action,
dodge action. Yeah.
and then I will disengage with my second action
Yeah.
and move to here.
You can move further than that.
I can. I'm trying to do a retreat where they attack me rather than my friends.
Okay. Cool. So it's now their go. I'm going to do a saving throw for this one at the top. 11. He's failed. And these two, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. One of them is going to attack you, Brazier. Now they have advantage.
That should cancel out with my dodge.
Yep. So 20 feet to hit.
That hits.
That's 11 bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
And its second attack is a natural 1.
Oh, that one just misses.
And and the other one is going to attack a Womble
That'd be too bad.
with a 17 to hit.
Oh, it just hits.
Just hits, yeah.
Just hits, yeah.
Okay, that's 6 bludgeoning damage. And a 16 to hit.
Ah, it hits. Just hits.
That's 8 bludgeoning damage.
Womble is on 1 HP.
Oh no.
He wants to drag me out.
Okay. Dak.
Right. Okay.
Have you
So
been doing your concentration checks, Brazier, for the sanctuary?
That is not concentration. Just 1
cool.
minute.
Even better.
good stuff. Right. Okay. So Dak is going to run the other side of the gate.
Yep. I see Jordan left the gate open for you.
Yeah, he was holding it open nicely
Yep.
for me.
Yep.
I would like to healing word Womble.
Yep.
Just to see if I can keep him alive through the next round.
Go for it.
Oh, that's a 5.
Nice.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, and then
That's really important because, of course, he could just catch fire. and
yeah,
start
that's
doing
what I
that.
was thinking. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna try and frostbite this one.
Okay. Attack away.
So it's DC 13 Constitution for that one, please.
Okay, saving throw. 23.
Oh yeah, he's fine.
Okay. Just shrugs it off.
Yeah.
Looks at you, and as zombies do, he just
I'm
starts
just
smirking and laughing.
gonna shrug. It's like,
And he points a finger at you, and you can see his thoughts are, I eat your brain.
too bad for you. I don't have any.
Hey.
Womble, could you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Do I have to? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh,
That's a 9.
6. Oh, it's 9 because the next badge. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Not that I think it makes any difference. but-
Yeah, no.
Okay, so you're on fire, and you take 5 fire damage.
Jeez Louise. I'll do 1. That brings me down to 1 hit point. Womble will use his action to disengage.
Yep.
Get the hell out of there. Get 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Is Dak right on the gate, is he?
No, I just yeah. You can move into a friendly space
So
anyway.
I didn't
I
put the
think.
gate on because I didn't expect you to be doing this, but it's a reasonable tactic.
Yeah, can Womble go there? Is that
Yeah,
going...
you can get through it, yeah, no problem. And you're on fire, remember that.
I don't put me out!
Fabius.
Fabius is gonna 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna use my fast hands to put Womble out.
Okay.
I'm assuming I can reach through the gate.
Actually, that's through the barrier. You can't really do that with that to put him out. 'Cause you really have to smother him.
Can I jump over? And
Well,
get
no,
to
you
the
can't
other
jump.
side?
Well, you could try, but that would be hard. You can go round. I'll let you go round.
Yeah, I'll go round.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna put Womble out with my big
Yep.
fast hands.
Yeah.
I will then pull my crossbow out and take a shot at this one here.
Yep. Far away.
Fire away. It's lost my button. There we go. Let's try that again. I hope that's a big number because I can't
That's a big
see.
number. That's a hit. 25 to hit.
25 to hit. So
Yep.
that does 19 piercing damage.
Ooh. 19, so that is. So it does a hefty blow on it, but you can know that your regular weapons, none of your weapons are really doing as much damage as they should be. Okay, Jordan.
I will again shoot through the gate at this guy.
Okay.
Womble's now out.
Okay, far away.
Natural 20 and 9.
Natural 20 hits.
Whee.
So that is. Good God. So that's 18 and 12. So that's 30.
Blimey. You really are doing a lot of damage. So he staggers back, he's full of pins, and he falls onto the floor next to Sir Bazir. Just burning, he's not moving. The grass around him, despite the fact it's been raining, catches fire a little bit.
Nope. We might be able to just take this last one out.
Don't get cocky.
Sir Bazir, can you take a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
I can indeed.
Yeah, there is 2. Yeah.
True, but that one's quite a distance away.
16.
That's fine.
Okay, I am going to dash and disengage and run to here.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Okay.
You probably didn't even need to dash them. You got 60 foot of movement. You could probably
Sorry,
get
did
the
I
other side
say
of the gate.
dash? I meant dodge. That
Yeah.
my apologies. So he can, yeah.
Okay. So, this one, the fear. I've never seen a fear. It failed every single saving throw, but he now comes climbing out of the pit. 10, 15. Sorry, 10, 20, 25, 30. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one's going to go for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sir Bazir is going to run straight at you. So 2 attacks against you with disadvantage, yeah?
Yep.
22 and 21 is the first one.
21 does not hit.
Okay, and the second one is 22 and 22.
That hit. Oh no, yeah, that does hit. Sorry, yeah.
8 bludgeoning damage.
Ow. Okay.
And that's them done. Dak.
Cool. I would like to. Can I? Strange question. Can I hold my action for when Baz comes through the gate to then shut the gate behind him?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to do that then, please.
Okay.
Am I misunderstanding what this gate is? Can that stop them?
It doesn't
I
necessarily.
assumed it's just a little wooden.
It's a metal iron gate. It's
Okay.
The spike. It's like the spikes are about 6 feet tall. They're all bound together. And the top, I say, there's a spike in the top, and this is a metal gate. You know, you see these metal railing gates.
Okay.
The spikes in the top. So yeah, you can. I mean, they may try and climb over them.
But that's going to
they
be.
may
That's
try.
going to take time. We
It's gonna
can
take
leg
time.
it.
Time is all we need at the moment, so yeah, we'll go with
Okay.
that.
That's why I was a bit confused by your movement there, Baz.
I had like a tiny little wooden picket fence in mind. I was
No.
like, I'll stand here and everyone can shoot from over there or whatever. I
to be-
didn't realise it was an actual gate that could stop things.
Yeah, to be fair, Baz movements
Oh.
to there probably made sense. But
Hold it! I forgot to do a saving throw for my chappie. He's taken a damage, and he's not. He ran through the caltrops. One of the zombies.
Ah,
Dex 8. Well, he fails then.
No, he did. Yep, he failed. He's taken some damage.
So he takes 1 point of damage,
Yep.
hey.
and his movement speed is reduced by 10.
Yeah, they probably won't do that, but he'll take the damage. They don't.
1
really
point.
feel
Of,
the pain.
1 point of damage.
Absolutely.
Half the 1.
Always one. Okay, Dak, doing anything else?
no,
hold
I'm
your
just
action.
patiently readying to shut the
Okay.
gate.
Womble.
We'll shimmy across Dak, shimmy across Jordan. I I assume we're back against the kind of an invisible barrier, so Womble will just stand here and just Eldritch Blast this
Well,
last.
I'll tell you what I'll do. What I'll do is see if I can get these things up a little bit.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's
I'll put them up a little bit, and then you can bring yourself back. Come on, up you go. Move. Ah.
It's fine. It's because all I'm thinking is that as long as there's as long as I can move where there's a 5-foot gap.
Yeah, you can move
between
back.
the
I'll let you
fence.
move back. Yeah.
So they can't reach the fence and grab us essentially.
Yeah.
Womble would like to shoot the flaming zombie with 2 Eldritch Blasts and would
Go
love
for
to
it.
use the animation.
Yeah.
I have also noticed the blood animations as well, so that's pretty cool. That's number 1. Number 2. First one is a 17 to hit, and the second one is 22.
2 hits.
Oh, game hates me.
1
8.
and 3. 4 damage altogether.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, so he's being whittled around, bits of pieces. Basically, bits are flying off it as all your attacks sort of hit it hard, and it's starting to sort of disintegrate a bit. Fabius.
I am going to.
So
move.
you're still. I'm trying to move the this gate forward, but doesn't let me do it for some reason.
Oh, that's all right. I will just assume that the gate is still in front of me, so I am going to move next to Dak. So
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I will take the shot at the flaming zombie.
Yep.
Which is going to be... Oh, wrong button. That's my knife. That is 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
So that is 20 points of piercing damage.
Well, you're getting the heavy hits in now, aren't you? So it's starting to stagger a little bit on its legs.
And I can use my bonus action to dash out the way of the gate. Move another 5, 10, 15, 20 next
So you
to
can
Wobble.
fire through the railings of the gate of the fence as well.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, so Jordan.
I will, as a bonus move, the Slayer Spray onto this one, and then I will shoot it with the longbow from the fence.
Okay, far away.
13 and a natural 20.
Nice hit.
Hey.
So 12, 22 this time.
22.
Only 22
How many arrows have you got left, by the way?
hours.
Arrows, because you've been you really have done Legolas.
I've got about, I've probably used about 30 in this section, about 20 left courtesy of.
Okay. Oh, you got that great
thingy.
big wonderful
Yes.
thing, haven't you? Okay, so it staggers onto the ground next to Bazir.
Hey.
Now, so Bazir's obviously thinking that when he stands next to these creatures, they just fall over.
That's
And all he's
basically what
doing is doing a
happens.
bit of a jig. He's not actually hitting any of them, he's doing a bit of a jig. Okay, Baz.
Yes, it's time to get out.
Good idea.
I am going to run through
Okay.
to my buddies.
Shut the gate.
Yes, I will shut the gate.
No,
Okay.
Dak's waiting to do it.
Oh.
I
Dak
was
will
holding
shut the
action
gate.
for it. Yeah.
So Dak is next to the gate. Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right. Do anything else?
I'll hold an action to attack should anything come near me.
Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that's where the gate is. It's going to get to here. Now, that's the gate. Sorry, I've really mucked this up. I'm sorry. Here we go. Why can't I move it up? So frustrating. Copy. Delete it. Let's put it up here. Paste. Okay. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so Dak, you're next to the gate, and it comes and stands next to you, and it tries to reach through you through the gate.
Okay.
Okay. Now you've still got Sanctuary up, haven't you?
I went to, or I tried to frostbite the
Oh,
other
you
one.
typed, so
I guess-
Sanctuary's not
I
up
guess-
anymore.
Yes, I think
Okay,
that's
but
done that,
he's attacking through the gate, so I'm going to give him disadvantage on that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
So slam attack.
Oh yeah.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And he's going to try again.
Okay.
Natural 1.
No.
Okay. And he's just standing there snarling. You can't get through the gate. If you got it held there in your hand as it's sort of closed.
Good stuff.
Okay. Dak, you'll go.
Right.
Can you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Yep. Zoom through. Dexterity. Oh, that's a 4.
So you catch fire.
I am on fire yet
So you
again.
take 5 damage. Reduced
Indeed
to
I
2.
do. So, good stuff. Right,
Okay.
well, I think we're safely on the retreat now, so I'm just going to run and run and run away.
You're just going to run away, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm just going to move everybody up here then. Get rid of all this stuff. Okay, because I need a bit of space. I wasn't. Okay, that's cool. So you're run yourself away.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and get away and dash as well. So that's...
Okay, so he's going to get an attack of opportunity.
He
on
will, yeah.
You. Yep. Slam attack. 13 to hit.
No.
No, okay.
Cool. So yeah, I mean, I'm off the map still. Dashing for 60.
Okay.
Cool. And is everyone actually against the gate, or are they all 5 feet back from the gate now?
I think Jordan's next to the gate, but everybody else is back.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
The only reason I ask is that we're sort of at a stalemate situation where if we're more than 5 feet away, we can run away forever and they'll never catch us.
Yeah, but he'll just push the gate open.
Yeah, but I'm saying if there is a distance between us, they'll only ever get within 10 feet of us, and they'll never be able to get any closer.
Okay.
But yeah, that's me done. Anyway.
And hopefully someone will come to help.
Yeah.
It's going to be a bit like Scooby-Doo, this, isn't it?
It is
You're
a
just
little bit,
running
yeah.
around a graveyard,
Yeah.
being chased by this
Yeah.
burning zombie thing.
So we've got 5 feet worth of clearance plus whatever it takes them to open the gate.
Okay. Fabius.
Is it
Oh, sorry, have I missed something out?
Womble after
Womble.
Fabius?
I've missed Womble out. Sorry, how could I miss Womble out?
Oh, no worries. It's all right. You know, my feelings weren't hurt. It's all right.
Deliberate.
Is there? I knew it. Is there a lock on this gate at all?
There is an iron lock on it, but there's no key in it. It's a big rusty iron gate, so it takes a bit of effort to open and close.
Would Womble be able to? Would Womble, with his current intelligence of, I think it's 11 or 12, know that he could use Mage Hand to lock the gate and then run away?
He couldn't. There's nothing to lock there. There's no key in it to lock.
I see. So it's not like a padlock or anything, or like a slide lock. Okay. Womble will see. We'll say Yippee Kaye Mother Truckers and do 60 feet of movement. Go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and so on and so forth, and follow where Dak's going.
Okay. Okay, Fabius.
I have a plan.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm going to move 5, 10, and I'm going to scatter the remaining 10 caltrops I have on the other
Yep.
side of the gate,
Yep.
and hope that this one opens inwards.
Yep.
Hold on. Let me drag those there. There we go. Perfect. And I'll pop those there. And then I am going to move. I moved 10, didn't I?
Mhm.
So 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to use my bonus to do a 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30
Okay.
to run away with the others.
Okay. Jordan, could you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Hey, dexterity.
Dexterity.
16.
You fine.
Yay. I am going to use my action to disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And is dash a bonus action?
Nope, only for me.
Ah, damn it. Right, I'll stay there then. That's me done.
Okay. Sir Bazir.
All right, I'm on the move. Seems to be a bit. There we go. I'm going to run down here to join the group.
Okay.
And I may as well use the.
Dodge.
That's not. Yeah, and I may hold an. I think I still have a javelin.
Yeah, I think you've used all your javelins.
I don't think I've ever used my javelins.
I
could be
you
wrong.
weren't here, where you threw a few of them.
I
Fabulous,
used a
thank you.
lot of them when we went to the Barrow.
Okay, because I always forget I have them. You know more about my character than I do. Okay, yep, cool. I'll move to there. I'll take the dodge action from there.
Okay. And now it's his go. Okay, he's just going to literally push the gate open because there's no one there now. And he works right through the caltrops. Dexterity 23 to save.
Yep, he just goes straight through them.
Oh, there we go. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so he's going to just have a go at poor old Womble.
Jordan.
Sorry, Jordan, I beg your pardon. That's a 10 to hit
Dare you.
2.
and a 25 to hit.
Yes.
That's 5 damage.
Okay. Ow.
And that's him done. Dak.
Uh,
Now I'm going to have to keep moving you up this path. All of you guys. Let's get rid of everybody else. Okay.
Right, so let me have a little check of something. 60.
I'm going to move you. I'm going to move you even further up the path. There we go.
Cool. All right. Well, in that case, then I'm just going to carry on moving myself down. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And again, gonna try and frostbite this one.
Okay, so he's got to make a what?
DC 13 Constitution.
20.
He's fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Anything else?
Bonus. That's all I've got left. Nope, that's me. I'm good.
Good. Okay, that's nice. So it is Womble.
Womble will follow suit with Dak and go, oh, sugar. Get off Fabius. 5, 10,
Piggyback.
20, 25, 30. Well, he's kind of halfway between two squares. You're like, and he will do the, the dragon testing Eldritch Blast again.
Eldritch Blast. Go for it.
Blast. Right, so let's use the crazy marker of doom. Select Womble, commands. Select, thank you. That one, and that one. One is a 9 to hit, the other one is a 20 non-natural.
Okay, 20 hits.
Yeah. A whopping 200 force damage. Is he dead?
No, he's not actually taking a huge amount of damage this one.
I was about to say,
most of the time hiding.
He did better than all of them.
Yeah.
Fabius.
I am going to move next to Bazir and I will shoot him with my crossbow.
Far away.
That's going to be a 13. Probably
Yes.
doesn't hit.
It's a hit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Blimey. So that is going to be a 24 to hit. Roll a lot of sixes there.
Lot of damage. 24 damage, yep.
24.
Yeah, so he takes a bit of a hit there and he staggers back slightly. You doing anything else?
I am going to move back 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay. After Fabius, it is Jordan. Can you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
20, non-natural.
You're fine. Happy
I have a
days.
feeling this is going to be a repeated thing, so I'm going to use my action to disengage, and I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yep.
And I am done.
Okay. Sir Bazir.
Yes, if I'm correct, next turn I lose a turn.
Correct.
Okay, so then if that's the case, I'm going to use my full 60 feet.
Yep.
It's finding it difficult to pick him up to come down to here.
Okay.
Yes, and that'll be me.
Okay. Here's go now. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you're not keeping ahead of him. He's snapping at your heels, Jordan.
Hence why I say rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
Can you not just dash?
Yeah, you're just gonna have to just not disengage.
Okay. 17 to hit.
Yeah.
7 bludgeoning damage.
I'll probably be down by
20
next turn.
26 to hit.
Yeah, I'm probably down now.
7 bludgeoning damage.
I'm down.
So Jordan goes down. Dag.
All right, healing word, Jordan. That's your last one. That's all I've got.
So you're on the floor. So you get 3 hit points back. But you've got this flaming creature standing over you.
Right.
Anything else?
I'm just gonna try frostbite him again because that's all I got left.
Okay.
DC 13 Constitution for him again, please.
One day this is going to work, isn't it?
One day.
So I've done the wrong person, so I've got to do it for him. DC
Meets
13.
beats.
17.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
fine.
Womble.
Womble again. We'll do the conveyor belt situation. Go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Do a little bit of a wave at Baz. Give a little wink and a kiss. And then Eldritch Blast this flaming guy up here.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast from there.
Better not miss Womble.
There.
That's a hit.
From there and there. 18 and 14.
Both hit.
Come on. Oh, it's a 7. It's the highest it's ever rolled. Oh my god. And a 9. Oh my god. 16 force damage. Oh.
How much have you done altogether?
16 force damage altogether. That's
Okay.
the most it's ever done.
I'm just going to stop the combat music for 1 second because I think we need something else, different music on.
It's going to be.
yeah. So true. This seems fitting.
It seems so fitting.
So all I can say is, Womble, how do you want to do this?
Oh, digging deep with his 1 HP left will tap into the chaotic energies of arcane magic, growl, and shoot the last of his energy at this enhanced flaming zombie, hoping to pop its eye sockets with each Eldritch Blast,
Okay.
and then cackle manically.
Okay, so what happens is this creature is crouching over Jordan, who's on the floor. And Jordan, what you see is this flaming zombie full of hatred and malice. A green beam of energy goes in through its right ear and explodes out through its eyes and through its nostrils and through its mouth. And its skull just explodes in front of you, showering you with cinders, which are hot but don't damage you.
That burns.
Wow. Womble killed it with the power of frustration.
Well done.
Oh,
Well,
I hate kids.
I think
Especially ones that young.
that went exactly to plan.
yeah,
That wasn't a kid. That was the world's super heavyweight boxing champion or something. That was not a kid.
I don't know what her
Jiu-jitsu
mother has been
champion.
feeding her, but no child should be that heavy.
Or slippery eels, one of the two.
All that strong.
Well,
I suppose we should go back and claim our reward.
While we sleep, can someone heal me?
Oh no, wait.
It's
Baz
so
basically collapses to the floor for a few seconds.
Okay, so Baz falls on the floor, tired, exhausted. Clear.
Womble takes advantage and tickles all of his tickly spots.
I know what you were going to
Wobble
say then.
Ah!
Oh, you might get a burst of frost out of that.
Womble knows the side effect of haste, knows how long it lasts, so he'll step away.
yeah. I think we should try and get back to Dyson's as quickly as possible.
Yeah, they may still need protection.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure we're in fit shape to give it, but
Well, I suppose we could take 5 the other side of the gate for a minute. I suppose.
I mean, definitely we've still got to go back there, but
Yeah,
we're pretty much done.
Okay, so you're going to have a short rest.
that's probably not a bad idea.
Okay, so where are you having it? There is a sort of a cold, it's a cold night, it was clear, it's starting to cloud over, and you feel that sleet's in the air again.
Should we go back to that pub we were waiting in? That was quite nice in there.
Yeah,
And the old guy seemed really appreciative for the business.
Yeah, quite trendy. I liked it.
Right, let's head there.
Okay. So you stagger out of the cemetery district. You get strange looks from people as you walk past, as you're battered, bruised, burnt, barely walking. And you go back into the Raven's Core, which is the themed tavern. And it is empty. There's the barman behind the bar. Welcome back. I see you've really got into the spirit of this place. Would you like something to drink? He's wringing his hands as he does this and sort of slightly hunched over.
Yeah, I got this one, guys. I'll pay for it. Just order whatever you want.
That blood looks very realistic.
Yeah.
Okay,
You put a lot of effort in.
So you collapse onto various chairs and things, and ale is brought in front of you, and this was murderer's ale, if you remember, and that was 4 copper pieces each for this. And you sit there and you can have a short rest. Is also your binding wounds and things, so you're not just sitting there drinking ale.
Yeah.
And eating peanuts.
We can do that too.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you buy this is very, very, very authentic. It's almost a little bit too authentic. You could scare away some of the other customers. And as you look around, there's no one else in.
I better say, I'm going to very sarcastically look around.
Yeah.
Right, dice. That's a good idea. Right.
So about an hour later, you have another round of drinks as well. Of which Dak is footing the bill. Is that right?
Yep.
Good old Dak.
And you all feel slightly heady now. Baz, I'm going to give you a point of exhaustion because you've had 2 haste potions, and I think that's sort of wiped you out a little bit.
Yep. All right. We're going to make our way to Brent's now.
I think that's the best decision.
Yeah.
Okay. So you stagger across the town. You've got a bit more energy in you, but Bazir is struggling. He's clearly fatigued and tired. And after about half an hour, you get to Brant's shipping, You see the shutters are down, but Fabius, you can see there's a glimmer of light inside.
Before I go in, I'm just going to look around quickly. Is there anyone on the rooftops as we're heading there?
Okay, it's dark. It's the middle of the night. The moons aren't out. Make a perception roll, though.
I will make a perception roll.
Can I help him by giving him a pair of prestidigitation binoculars?
Yep.
Or, yeah.
Hey, rolling with advantage.
Well, I won't be doing that again.
14.
Okay, so you look around, and just as you're trying to get used to the binoculars, they disappear from your hands. You don't see much around. Don't forget you get -5 because of actually you'll be advantage and disadvantage. So it's 14 is your roll. You see nothing there. You see no one looking at you.
Fair enough.
The front door is closed to the Dyson's Emporium.
Someone want to give it a knock?
Yeah, sure.
So you knock on the door.
Tap lightly on the door.
Okay. There's no answer.
Is there a letterbox or something we can shout through?
There's not a letterbox now.
No, didn't think so.
I'll shout anyway.
All right.
So
Don't
Bazir
shout our name though.
yells out. What are you going to yell?
It's us.
It's Bazir. Let us in.
Okay. And after a couple of seconds, you hear this as the door is unlocked and it is opened, and you can see Dyson Brandt himself opening the door. Just in, come in quickly. And inside, you see by candlelight, there is Claire there with her arms around Audrey. Both are crying. Audrey looks up and goes, "Mummy, it's him again! The man that tried to take me!" And she calms her and says, No, Audrey, he was there to help. Mummy, he scares me. And pointing particularly at you, Jordan.
I'll just smile gently and then cower back into the corner.
Okay, could you make a what would that be? Could you make a performance roll for me, please?
One of the few things I have minus in. 14.
Okay, she sort of just backs off a little bit.
It's
So
all
I
right.
just go step back in the corner.
It's okay. It's okay. It's good to see you're
all right.
safe.
And Dyson goes back to Claire and says, It's all right now. She's here, and the Waffle House have made it away from those creatures, whatever they were. Thank you. You distracted them long enough that I could get in and get her out. I'm surprised you actually managed to beat those creatures. They looked terrible.
That's definitely the word for it.
It came close a few times.
You look like you could have been to the Hells and back.
Oh no, I've been there. This was much worse.
Just turn the music down slightly. Well, I'm extremely grateful for you helping our Claire out. The Myriad are a problem. We need to do something about them, and I've worked out where some of their strong points are. But they're doing strange things in the city, and I think they knew I was onto them, which is why they wanted Audrey to dispose of me. But I have resources. Well, we managed to turn the table on them with thanks to you. I think at the moment we need to go into hiding, and I need to finish the staff.
Mm.
But I will be needing your help again soon to flush out these sewer rats.
Dyson.
Yep.
I know this is a great deed that we did on the behalf, kind of, without asking of anything, but we expended a lot of our resources fighting these creatures. Is there anything you can do to help us recover our losses?
At the moment, my resources are pretty spent with this Staff of Fire. I would assumed that in that mausoleum there would have been a cache where the Myriad had kept some of their spoils, and I thought that would probably be enough of a payment for you. And Claire looks at you and says, I can't afford much. All I have is our family heirloom. I don't think I will ever need much use of it. And that will at least go some way to pay for getting my Audrey back. And she just keeps hugging and her daughter and tussling her hair, and the daughter is still shaken and exhausted. And actually, as she's doing this, you can see the Audrey just falls asleep.
I'm not sure about everyone else here, but I certainly don't have any need of an heirloom. Unless it's magical, of course, Claire. And then we'll just...
Could you make an insight roll for me, please?
Can I make it an advantage because I'm one model? It's a 7 otherwise.
I don't know. Well, you're disappearing into nothingness again. Your voice is disappearing down something.
Is that any better?
You keep going softer.
I apologise.
You can't read her. There's too much tears. There's too much smudging. There's too much sort of damp hair and tiredness to actually read her.
Okay.
I will. You're staying at the Via Croc, is that right?
Yes.
I will bring it around tomorrow if you wish for payment. And she leaves that hanging.
I'm happy for her to keep it.
Yeah.
I'm happy for her to keep it.
This one can be on us, I think.
Unless, Claire, if you bring it round, we can identify it and see what it is. And if it's anything that's helpful, we can simply take it as a loan for the time being.
Well, it belonged to my great grandpappy. I don't have any views for it. I will bring it around tomorrow if you wish. It's just gathering dust at home.
Bring it around. We'll assess it, and if it helps us, you can loan it to us.
Okay.
And then we will return it.
Anything. I'm just so grateful you got my daughter back, and she starts to cry again. Dyson backs off a little bit, and he says, "Look, it is the Myriad needs stopping. I will call you within a week. I think we should have the name of all the bases by then. As you've helped here, I will ask you to lead the strike force against the main part of the Myriad camp."
Dyson, on top of that, is this also not a clasp problem?
Yes.
I think this is.
It's a city problem.
I'm treading into unfamiliar territory. Perhaps Fabius can shed some light on this.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see any clasp stuff going on. They all seemed Myriad to me.
No, but I mean, as in, aren't the clasp and the Myriad at war with one another, or differing factions?
Oh well.
This is your grounds, Fabius, not mine. It's just your talks.
I mean, I've been around. I've heard a couple of things about the clasp and Myriads. I know that the Myriad come from another continent and they don't like each other very much, but I'm no expert as I elbow Womble quite hard in the ribs.
One more will cough. Oh, of course. Yeah, I forgot. You're dumb. You know nothing. Fabius. Insert last name here.
Face palm.
Yeah, one will shut up, step away, and zip his mouth closed.
And Dyson says, I know little about the clasp except they are an underclass and they are a scourge on our works to try and rebuild the city. But they did have their uses when the Chroma Conclave were here. And they did save a lot of people. Maybe they could help against the Myriad. If you can have allies with them too, that would be useful. I will be in contact, but my work has been disrupted. I need to put out Thordax Crater. It is getting more unstable as we speak. And as he says that, there's a slight rumble and dust falls from the ceiling as outside there's another eruption of magma. I'm almost there, but I need time. I will contact you within the week.
Right.
With instructions about what to do. And then after this is over, we will have a celebration.
Sounds good.
And it will be...
Costly, hopefully.
It will be you will all be well rewarded for your services to the city. I promise you that. And he puts his hand on Claire's shoulder. His right hand, his left hand, as you know, is now atrophic and is just wearing a glove on it. And he walks into the back room of the office. Claire is there and says, "Please, would you? We need to get out of this town for a couple of days. I will bring the item tomorrow to the Via Crook, and then we'll be leaving for a little while."
Okay.
I think that's a good idea.
And she goes into the back room with Dyson as well. Okay. So it is late. You are tired. The clock strikes 12 bells.
I don't know about you guys, but I need a good solid 800 hours worth of sleep.
Do we want to go back to the mausoleum and see if we can loot the place?
Sure.
I'm just putting it out there. I'm not saying it's a good idea. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm just saying we could.
Can we send our sneaky people
I think
in?
he's hit his head, guys, because he doesn't remember what just happened.
Yeah, not tonight, surely. The same thing could happen again.
True, but by the morning there's going to be loads of people there wondering why there's a big hole in the ground and why where shit went down, and we're never going to be able to get another chance to go there and find out what's there.
I'm fine with that if we're alive.
Okay.
I'm exhausted, literally.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
go
let's
to
just scout it out. If there's any trouble, we just peg it.
So what are your plans? You are left in the front office at Dyson's, and you need to let yourself out and lock the place behind you. You feel that you've done a worthy thing today, although at what cost? So where are you going to wend your way towards? And whilst you think about that, let's just have a quick 5 minutes break so I can go to the little boy's room and get another Beck's beer.
Hey,
Yeah.
Nice.
that's right, Dex. You can sponsor us.
Yep. or if you feel like it, Brewdog, a little bit more on DL.
This Natural 20 is brought to you by Brewdog.
Yeah.
Freshly
Or-
made.
Or as my partner calls it, Punk Dog. Because it's Brewdog Punk IPA. These are just merged the two together. He calls it Punk Dog.
You believe that 2020 was the worst year imaginable. But this winter, Brewdog brings you Pug Dog. The latest craft beer.
It doesn't taste very good.
But I've yet to try one craft beer that I thought did taste good.
Oh, that's 'cause we're-
no.
I'm really not a beer person, to be honest. I think it all tastes bloody awful.
Stop it! My shekels are disappearing. It's all running away.
No,
Uh,
no, beer is not great. I'd much prefer a nice sweet cider. That'll do me nicely.
I agree with you, but it is now the winter season, and therefore it is beer time.
No.
beer or ale? There's a distinction between the two.
It depends what I'm doing. If I'm going out to the pub and I'm having something on draft, I'll have an ale. If I'm just having something in the fridge, I'll have a beer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Even
I've gone
better.
off Brewdog a little bit.
Have you?
Yeah. It was quite funny. I used to. It would be my go-to, and it's really funny because recently I turned up at my brother's place and I'd bought Kronenberg instead, and he's like, "Oh, not Brewdog." I went, "No, I've kind of gone off craft beers for the moment." He's like, "Oh, thank God, me too." I just didn't want to say it.
I mean, super generous calling Brewdog craft beer anymore. They're a
Yeah.
massive conglomerate.
I know, yeah.
It's still it fits as a beer does. Do you know what I mean? The taste I still think is very craft.
Yeah, no, I agree. There's a really nice little Turkish shop in a sort of
Right.
town near me that does some like independent craft ales, and some of them you just pick them out and like, oh, I wish I could get this again.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Mike. We haven't actually discussed the mausoleum at all. We've been talking about beer.
Oh, that's much more important. You think so too?
Should we get one inspiration each?
Okay. So, so what are your plans? It is late at night. The air is cold. There is a cold sleet now coming off the sea. You are in the Dyson, just outside Dyson Brandt's Emporium in the Abdar's Promenade. What do you wish to do?
Yeah. Should we call it a night, or should we try and get some loot? But we've all got to agree on it because we almost all died.
I
We
hope
always
so.
scout it at a distance first.
I'm cool with whatever.
Yeah, I'll follow along. You've made me schlep all the way back to Abdar's Promenade, and now you've taken me all the way back to the cemetery district. I'm knackered. Someone's gonna have to carry me.
Just think of it as exercise.
Dak, get me a lion.
No.
So as you leave Dyson's, you look up to the Cloud District, which is the mound in the centre of the city, and the smoke is orange from the crater, which is boiling away, and clearly Thordax crater is agitated. There's a deep rumble which bounces around the buildings of the city. Most of the city now has been, with the help of the mages, has been rebuilt, and the last thing that Emon needs is this crater blowing up and the city having to be rebuilt again, because it probably couldn't afford that, and it would probably be disastrous.
Come on then. If we're doing it, let's make a move.
Yeah, we'll scout it out from a distance first and see if there's anything weird going on.
Okay, so you wander across the city. It is late. There are still a few people out. And some merriment from some of the taverns. As you get to the central district, to the cemetery district, I beg your pardon, you can see that the arms of Emon are there, and there are guards on the gate to this area. When you came out, there were no guards there at all.
Ah, see.
And they come up to you as you come to this area and say, "Sorry, so can't come to the cemetery at the moment. There's been some sort of insurrection here.
Oh,
We are investigating."
right. Okay then.
And you can see there's a lot of guards bustling around and looking through the gates, gated area. As you can see into the cemetery, there's a lot of activity there now. People are milling around, clearly investigating the explosions and what happened earlier on.
What do the people look like? Do they all look like guards?
Well, make a perception roll for me, please.
Okay. 20.
Nice.
They look like guards at night time in the cold, not particularly happy about being there. You don't recognise any of them because you don't know the guards in this area.
Yep. Okay. It is. We are investigating this on behalf of both Ikora and Dyson Brandt. We'd quite like to come in and have a look.
I'm sorry, this is arms business, and no one comes in unless you have a special seal.
Okay. Fair enough.
And he goes back
Is
to
it-
guard. Sorry?
Would you let us in if we gave you information around this atrocity?
Do you know what happened tonight? And the first time he really looks to you and says, You guys are a sight to behold. Why don't you stay here?" And he calls out one of his other guards from the gate, and he chats to him under his breath, and he trots off. Do you hang around?
It's time to leave.
Yep.
Okay, guys. Here we go.
Gents, could you just stand here? We may wish to talk to you.
Yep. No problem. I'm gonna just carry on walking.
Okay. Stop.
No, that's fine. But we'll leave. We'll do as we're told.
Yep. We've already been asked to leave. That's what we're doing.
I speed up.
Okay. So he's on his own, so he can't really do very much against you. And you just glance. Fabius glances back as she's leaving, and you can see that one of the captains has been brought to the gate. That you are leaving now, and he just shrugs and says something to them, and they go back to their posts. Okay.
Okay.
Is
Let's
that
go.
wise, guys?
Well,
As we're walking back, I'll say, is that the best? Because we can tell them about it was the Myriads. They had stolen a prominent member of.
But you also know that you guys are actually relatively well known in this city now.
Yeah.
And there's not that many groups which will have a tiefling, a dragonborn paladin, 2 humans and an old man. So
Yeah.
1 human and 2 old men together. So they all know who it is.
We're probably better off going and getting a good night's sleep, and then going to talk to the guards on our own terms with people we know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is my suggestion, because these guys could be guards, they could be Myriad, could be anything for all we know.
Fair point.
Okay. So you go back to the Via Croc, and it is the tavern has got the Rolling Stones are still in there. They seem to live down in the lounge area. They are sort of snoring heavily with a couple of tankards of ale in front of them. One of the dwarves with one of the great big long beards has got a tankard balanced on his head, and he's snoring quietly to himself.
It's
walk in,
bedtime for Baz, I think.
Yep, Dak too.
So Marshall is there. You go, "Oh, what happened to you then?"
Adventuring
Quite
and stuff.
usual night for us.
Oh, well,
Guys,
just keep it outside.
Should-
We don't want anything funny business in here, but that's what you adventuresome types are like, really, isn't it? And he
Should we-
sort of minds his own business, and you go up the stairs to your respective rooms. Do you just
before
fall
we do
straight to
that,
sleep? Sorry, yep.
before we do that, one will ask the group: should we bunk up in 3s tonight?
Mm-hmm.
I think
case
it
if
makes
anything
sense.
happens
Yes.
to any of us?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Okay. So you bunk up in 3s. Anybody going to stand watch, or you're all just going to collapse and go to sleep?
I don't think Baz will have a choice. I think he'll collapse.
I'll stay up and watch Baz and Womble, who I am just saying I paired up with.
Okay. So you help Baz out of his armour. Baz just sort of collapses onto the bed and falls asleep. His scales are raw from the burns. Womble's beard is singed and shortened. His once resplendent attire is now covered in scratches, burns, and he's looking much more like the Womble of old. And in the other room is Dak and Jordan. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And any of you going to stand watch?
I don't mind staying awake for a couple more hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
So
do second watch there, if there is one.
okay. So you both. The night is undisturbed. It is quiet. The city seems almost like it's holding its breath. Intermittently, there is a rumble, a little bit like Mount Doom, and it's like redness sort of lights up the low-lying cloud which is coming off the sea. The crater seems to be getting a bit more active, and the morning comes, and you're not disturbed until Marshall bangs on the door and says that food is ready to break your fast.
Breakfast. That sounds like a great idea.
You deserve it.
Are we all rested up and everything restored?
So you're all restored.
Yep.
So spells are reset. But obviously, you haven't been in a position to actually learn any new ones. And you go downstairs to the bar area, to the lounge area, and inside there are 3 of the arms of Iman there. There's, gents, would you come with us, please?
Can we have breakfast first?
And one of them sort of looks slightly impatient. Well, if you must.
Cool, thanks.
Come and join us. Have some breakfast.
Yeah, it's on us.
And the two younger of the arms look at each other and sit down, and the other one, who's a bit gruff and obviously a sergeant, just sounds all right, but just don't say anything.
Yeah,
They
no
sit
worries.
down and join you, but they don't say very much to you.
No, that's fine.
Is it commonplace to have something alcoholic with breakfast?
Only if you're an alcoholic.
You just look. You just look.
Not in
over
real
and-
life.
You just look over to seeing Fabi's eating bread and ale as he does every single morning.
So Bazir would know that. Is it common among others? Would it be uncommon for me to order an ale to the table, basically?
Yes, it would be
Okay.
uncommon. Yeah.
Okay, then I won't do that.
So they sit there, sort of eating bread and cheese, and sort of clearly uncomfortable in your presence. And after about 5 minutes, the sergeant stands up and says, "Look, would you come with me?"
Yeah.
And he leads you away. Do you follow him?
As we should. Good citizens and all that.
Okay. And he takes you to the Cloud District, and into an area you've been to many times before. And Captain Metz is there, who met previously when you had to get to the guttering for the palace. And he's standing, and you're led into his into his office, and he bids you sit down.
On the way in there, are there any sort of heightened amount of guards about, or does it all look quite normal?
No, it looks like another normal day. Good. And he bids you sit down. He's behind his desk. He's wearing his armor. He's doing paperwork, and as you come in, he keeps doing it. Doesn't look up. He just ushers for you to sit down on leather padded seats, and you do so.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you've got Grav there, in which case you can do something different. And you do so, and after a couple of minutes, he looks up. So, we meet again.
Indeed.
You have got yourself quite a reputation since I first met you those few months ago now.
All good, I hope.
You were seen at the cemetery district last night.
Indeed.
Could you give me any sort of idea what happened there?
Sure.
We were paying our respects to some ancestors.
Now. I see no reason why we shouldn't just tell him exactly what happened.
So you just lay it out completely?
Oh yeah, completely,
Yep.
including the reason we didn't want to talk to the guards there and then because we didn't know who to trust.
We also asked him if he found a cache of. And I would like to insight his response to that. If that's okay.
Okay. Well, that's a intriguing story, and I'm slightly alarmed by these creatures you describe, which sound terrifying and deadly.
Yes.
There was some contraband found there, which was confiscated by the city. But that is now city property. I'll tell you at the end what you missed.
Yeah. No good deed goes unpunished.
Absolutely.
After the spiel, can I ask him, since we're such great upstanding citizens, is there anything you
Nice
can
try.
help us? So can you recompense? What's the word? It's
Compensate?
compensate. That's the word. Thank you, Fabius. Compensate us for the resources we had used in defending the cemetery district.
Well, of course, you could sort of recompensate. Was that the word you used?
No. I used the word compensate. Thank you.
Well, you could compensate the city for the destruction and damage you caused to the large explosion you made outside the mausoleum.
But
can
also,
I-
Very badly damaged.
Technically, we didn't make the explosion. We simply dealt with the after effects.
Ah,
I'm going to
So-
help.
sorry,
I'm
go on,
gonna
Fabius.
I'm going to help Womble by just mentioning the fact that we prevented a large number of deaths and property destruction by being there. It could have been a hell of a lot worse.
okay.
we
Can you
weren't
make
there to
a
contain it.
persuasion roll for me, please?
Can I
There you
pile
go,
on top of that as well? Okay, well, if I'm going to make a persuasion roll, persuasion. There we go. 1 and is it advantage?
No, just yeah, you got Fabius
it's
is
an
helping
eight.
you. So advantage, yeah.
Yes, so it's an 18 persuasion.
Okay. Well, you're doing your civic duty. But the items have been confiscated for the city. But you clearly were involved there. You were seen in that area. But
Yeah, we
some-
just told you we were there.
Yes, well, I will have to have a word with Alora, but we may be able to compensate for some of this. These creatures, if they had got out into the city itself, would have caused untold damage.
Mm.
And can I also add, this is just between us, but Dyson Brown's assistant, her daughter, would have been killed as well, which would have angered Dyson Brown to no end.
Well, Mr. Brandt he's a great benefactor of the city, but he's not been seen for a while because he's been working on his some project with the Alabaster Lyceum.
Mm. So it was very lucky we were there to save the daughter of his assistant.
Right, and he's writing these things down, and I will talk to Alora, and I will see what she says. But if your story holds true, and there's no reason why it shouldn't, and the city does owe you a debt of gratitude for some of the things you have done in the past, then I'll see if I can reimburse you with some of the findings from that place.
Might I ask, instead of any monetary value for myself specifically, could I have a statue created?
A statue?
Yes, we're quite famous now.
Well, normally people commission their own statues, so I would let you do that if you will. But,
Okay. Do I need a
the statues,
permit?
you have to get an official permit to have a statue in the city, and I'm not sure you're quite famous enough yet for that. Maybe in the months or years to come, you may prove that worth.
Okay. Could I have 1 point towards the total permit total to achieve the permit?
I'm not sure it works like that, Womble.
Womble will just shut up, sulk.
Okay. And you can see him just look distant for a second. And there is a flicker in his eyes and says, "If you wait here 5 minutes, Alora will be here."
Well. Okay.
And you know that Alora Vysoren is a member of the Council of Tal'Dorei. And after a couple of minutes, when he carries on doing his writing in his scrolls and he's sitting there, there is the door is opened, and in strides a strikingly beautiful woman who some of you have met before. "So, you asked me to come." "Yes, these are the people we mentioned to you. They were there last night in the cemetery district." And you repeat your story to her, and she looks disturbed. "Yes, there's Dyson. The Thordax crater is becoming more agitated, and it is. We need to close it, because I think the city, if we cannot close this, will be in grave peril. These creatures you describe are something I've not heard of before. I need to consult my books." And she gestures to Captain Metz. "Some of the proceeds that you mentioned to me, I think we could spare them that for their efforts here, and their efforts to save the daughter of Dyson Brandt's assistant. We need people to look after our population, our subjects. We can't let them come to harm like this. And these good fellows," and she looks at you and said, have been doing a lot of good work for the city and elsewhere. Although sometimes their methods may leave a lot to be desired." And Captain Metz goes into another chamber behind his desk. There's a door. He goes in there, and he comes out with a bag of coin, and he says, "These are some of the proceeds from the mausoleum last night. There are other things there as well, but they have been given to the Alabaster Lyceum and the Toltis Academy for their study." And he hands you a large sack of coin, and which he puts on the table in front of him, and the table visibly groans under the weight. And also he puts a silvered ring on the table, and on it, this ring, there is a design on the back of, looks like a kraken. This was found there, and I have a feeling you could probably use it more than the Alabaster Lyceum. So there's a bag of 2,000 gold pieces.
Cool.
And there is a ring.
Do you want me to do my normal stuff with the gold, everyone?
Yeah, good with me.
Alora Vysoren. I'll say her name, but I can't say her name because I forgot about it. It's Alora Vysoren.
Yeah.
Vysoren.
Yes.
I can see that you are of the magical persuasion. Would you be able to check out this, the ring of, with the kraken on it?
And she picks it up, She says, I have already checked this out and have made study of it. This is a ring which gives you some ability to stand up to acidic environments. So it's a ring of acid resistance.
Cool.
Foreshadowing.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Thank you, Alora. It is greatly appreciated.
And the other things we found there, we have given to the Alabaster Lyceum for their record keeping.
Of course.
But I thank you once again for your helping the city. I think you are in with Mr. Brandt. We have an idea of how we can close the Thordax crater, and you know that this lady is a member of the Alabaster Lyceum herself. She's the head mage of the city and sits in the council of Taldori. I think it is almost time we put an end to the residue of the Chroma Conclave. You bravely shut the scar outside of the town down. We're already reclaiming that farmland, which this city will need. And as she talks, there's a rumble again, and you can feel that there's vibrating through the actual building. The crater is stirring again.
Alora, before you go, I ask one last thing. Is there any seal of approval you can give us in case we come across any troubles from officials in the city?
Not really, no, because you are not officially part of the city infrastructure. You are mercenaries, and I wouldn't trust, apart from for special missions, that's not something we would give away lightly.
I understand. I thought I'd ask. Thank you for your time.
And she smiles at you very engagingly, and Womble, even your heart starts to flutter a little bit.
Hasn't done that in a few years, has it, mate?
Yeah. Womble will get all giddy
He's a
like
defib.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Very fangirl.
Found some blood pressure.
So so I'm going to rush it a little bit now. So they actually go back to talk amongst themselves, and Captain Metz sort of ushers you out, and the guard comes and takes you out, and you're outside of the Cal district now. The Skyport needle is very tall, and it's very close by now. You've not seen any sky ships recently.
Oh.
One day.
So what are you doing? The rest of the day's yours.
I best go report. So I need to go to the Laughing Lamina.
Okay.
You guys are welcome to come with me if you want.
Yeah, I'll come along.
Okay, so you go to the Laughing Lamia, and sorry, what's that? And you make your way there early in the day. Rosie is not there. You go into this building. It is, as you know, it's on several floors. Rosie is not there. There are people who are drinking. But you know, of course, this is something that the Clasp and the Myriad do. They will be sitting there, but actually not consuming anything.
That's fine. Carry on.
There is a bard in the corner, singing, tuning his lute and getting ready to sing. Oh, is he?
Oh.
No?
He's sitting down.
Yep. Here we go. No, that's a bit boring. We'll try something different. But Rosie's not there.
Hold on. I'll go to the bartender and ask if he's seen Rosie around.
And I may have and I may not have. Who are you to ask?
I am the 4th of October.
Oh, we've been robotic, have we? Sorry about that.
It's all right now. Maybe it might be my internet connection. But I just wonder if I missed anything. It's all robotic.
No, we've just gone to the Laughing Lamia, and Rosie is not there.
Okay, thank you.
And Barman, she may or may not be around. Who are you to ask?
I am the 4th day of winter, second removed after your cousin.
Well,
Which is, translation is,
Yeah.
I'm also a member.
well, the ships are out sailing at the moment. They're looking for fish.
Yeah. Well,
That is basically there is a mission out, and the people on the ground doing stuff.
fair enough. Well, I will let her know that I was looking for, and I'll check in later.
Okay. I'll let her know that you were here. Fabulous.
Pleasure. And I'll drop 5 gold pieces on the bar.
Doesn't even hit the wood. It just disappears. And he carries on cleaning and wiping the top down. So the place is relatively empty at the moment. What are you doing next?
Should we wait for Claire? Bring the heirloom over?
Oh yes.
If also a hidden agenda there is if we pass by the skyport, one will make some inquiries as to whether or not an elf passed through here and he left any parcels behind.
Okay, so you go to the skyport. It is the interest when that first ship came in and went out is sort of dissipated somewhat. There is a office at the bottom, and you go in there and it's empty apart from one gnome sitting behind a counter on a high stool. We only had one the boats in recently, so nothing has come through. And if they had, what's it to you?
Well, a friend of mine left here recently by the name of Fen Harao. He was an elf, dressed quite classically. I'm just wondering whether or not he left anything for the Waffle House.
And he goes to a ledger, looks for it,
5 gold as well.
and he takes that and he keeps looking for the ledger. Nothing here. No, nothing has been left here for you.
Can I insight check him if that's okay?
Please do.
14.
He seems genuine.
Okay.
I will let you know if he does.
Wonderful. Thank you. Wobble will leave.
Okay. We are taking bookings. Maybe as of next year, will be bookings.
Perhaps it'll be mine by next year. Wobble will just walk out.
He just laughs. Says, I don't think you could afford this.
Who said anything about affording it? Walk off.
He just chuckles and you leave. Okay, so you go back to the Via Crook for lunchtime, and as you get there, you see there is Claire standing there with her daughter, with Audrey, and you can see they've got travel clothes on, and she says, "Oh, there you are. I've been waiting."
Yeah, sorry, we had some issues with the guards this morning.
Okay, and she has this package in her hand, which is really, really large. It's probably about 3 foot wide, and she's holding it in both hands, and she's got a sort of curtain wrapped around it. This is a large thing, about 3 foot wide, 3 foot in diameter. It's circular, and let me take this in, and I'll show you what this is, and if you can use it, all well and good. And she takes it off, and inside you see a silvered shield.
Ooh.
This was belonged to my great papa, and I have no use for it. He said it was had magical properties, but I would never use it. All it has been doing is gathering dust, and you can see that it's actually been recently polished. I would ask you to accept this for saving Audrey.
Shall I, Claire, if you'd allow it, I can check to see if there's any magical properties on it.
Okay.
I'll pull out a scroll of identify scroll, one of the two that I have.
Okay.
Cast
So you're in
identify
the
on
middle
it.
of the tavern at the moment. Yeah.
Should we go somewhere a little bit more secret, Claire? Once I do this.
Whatever, Mr. Womble.
Okay. Take her upstairs into one of the rooms. Cast identify magic.
Okay, so she
See if
takes
there's anything
Audrey
on
with her. She's not letting her out of her hands. And you cast the identify spell. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so you cross off that scroll.
Yep. Done that.
And in front of you, you see this rounded. It's almost like a Greek shield, rounded. It is silvered. There is a motif on the front, which is a dragon's head, but no particular dragon. It's not a Bahamut shield. And you recognise there's a magical duoma to it, and it's a +1 shield.
We'll wrap it up, take it back downstairs, and let the party know that it's a +1 shield, but whispered, quiet.
So it's a shield that will protect you a little bit.
Yeah.
I think you can use this more than me. I mean, the only thing I've used it for in recent years is to serve a platter of food on.
Nice one. This is good use.
Baz, wasn't you looking for a shield just recently?
I think I could find some use for this.
Yeah, makes sense.
Well, Sir Vizier, I hope you would, and this is small recompense for my daughter's life, but I thank you all. But now I will leave, and I will be gone. I'll be out of the city for a little while, for a couple of weeks at least, till it is safe.
Good idea.
Do you need any resources at all? I'll happily pay for this shield, if it will help.
No, it is my gift to you for looking after my precious daughter.
Good, I probably couldn't afford it.
Come on, Audrey. Let's go, Audrey. And she ushers her out into the cold outside. And there's a carriage out there waiting, which they jump in and they quickly ride off, scuttling down the street. They're wearing nondescript garb, and they disappear off, going northwards. So you're left in the Via Crook. And I will
Lunchtime?
stop there for the evening. Unless there's anything
Hey.
else you wish to do now.
No, that's good for me. Wonderful. We lived.
You
Baz lived. We did it.
Hey.
Oh my
Hey.
god, we lived.
Okay. Well, you did live. I'm amazed. But
Yeah, so am I.
suddenly they went from couldn't miss to couldn't hit.
Yeah,
Um,
incredible.
And that one in that pit just couldn't pass the saving.
No.
Yeah.
So much luck.
Experience.
Oh,
Because you finished this module now.
cool.
7,000 experience points.
Oh, that's level 8.
Hey.
Oh!
You have a ring of acid resistance, which you need to attune to. Who will have that?
Womble doesn't have any interest in it.
I would suggest that Dak or Jordan take it.
Which would of you two like? Would either of you two like that?
Jordan, have you been poisoned yet?
Probably.
Oh, it's acid, not poison.
Yeah, acid. Sorry.
Probably
Yeah.
have at some point.
Yeah, I think you did at one point. Yeah, go on and you take, because I generally like to stay out the way anyway.
Yeah, I tend to get into a bit of the thick of it at times, so
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Okay. So you need to attune to this.
Yep.
And it gives you resistance and advantage against acid
Acid.
or various forms. I will put it in your character sheet.
Damn.
If I can find it. Here we go. What's it doing? Where have you gone? Just for your information, you missed out on a potion of greater healing, a potion of invulnerability, a scroll of spirit guardians, and a scroll of dimension door.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, dimension.
Dimension
door.
Door's awesome.
Oh,
that's what I'm going to take for my next 4th level spell.
Nice.
Cool. All right, guys. I shall see you anon.
Yes,
You take
absolutely.
care.
Take care,
See
guys.
you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.